Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane, and welcome back to Madden 19. Today, we are doing a realistic rebuild of the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers was suggested by user Mr. Solo Dolo. I'll put that on the screen right here. If there's any other teams you want to see me do rebuilds of, let me know down in the comments below. I will pick one of you and do that for next week's rebuild. But let's check out the offense. Actually, before we look at the offense, there was some people in my Dallas Cowboys rebuild video asking me why I look at every player. And realistically, I don't look at the starting players. I like to get a feel for their age, their overall, their contract, everything involved, so we can potentially trade them away, see if we have to re-sign them and all that. So if you guys don't want to see me do that, let me know in the comments below. I just don't think it really makes that much sense, and it was a strange thing to see, but I did want to get you guys' opinion on that. But our starting quarterback is Jimmy Garoppolo, obviously. 83 overall, star development, 26 years old, just signed that huge contract. I turned injuries off and pre-existing injuries off, and then auto-sorted, so we have McKinnon. Our starting running back is Jerick McKinnon, 85 overall, quick development, 26 years old, a good young player. His backup, who I am a huge fan of, Matt Breida, 77 overall, normal development, 23 years old. He's getting a lot of touches in real life. I know with McKinney, he's not going to get as much, but it seems like in Madden Sim, the backups get like 5 or 6 touchdowns every year. At least that's what I see. I don't know about if you guys are simming or anything like that. Our starting number one receiver is Pierre Garçon. He's an 86 overall, quick development, 32 years old. I don't know what his contract situation looks like. He has 4 years left. How did he convince the 49ers to sign him for 4 years? I generally like to trade players if they're over 30, but with 4 years left, I don't really know. He's an 86 overall, so I imagine he's going to get down to 83, 82, 81 after the season, which at that point, it's going to be very hard to trade him. Our number 2 guy is Marquise Goodwin, a great young player, 83 overall, quick development, 27 years old. He'll most likely be here the rest of the way. He's a good number 2 guy, potentially number 3 guy. Our third receiver is Trent Taylor, a good slot receiver, 76 overall, normal development, 24 years old. He's not going to progress a lot, so we might get him up to maybe 77, 78, 79. I can't imagine we're going to get him by 80. Maybe we get him 280, but not like 81, 82, 83. After that, though, I don't know much about their fourth guy. Dante Pettis. He's a rookie, 22 years old, quick development, 76 overall. Weird haircut in my opinion, but so be it. We'll see what he can do. I can't imagine he's going to do much, because did I say quick or normal? Oh, he is quick, so maybe he can get above Trent Taylor, but I'm not really going to count on it. Our starting tight end is George Kittle. Great young player, like I said. A bunch of good young players on this team. 77 overall, quick development, 24 years old. He's most likely going to be here the rest of the way. His backup is Garrett Selleck, 30 years old, 76 overall, normal development. Hoping he has 1 year left. He has 2 years left. So do we trade him now? Do we sit on him? I'm going to have to think about that for a second. Our starting left tackle is Joe Staley, 90 overall, quick development. He's 34 years old. I don't know what we're going to do about this. He has 2 years left, so we'll keep him for at least 1 year, then maybe trade him away next year, just to see how we could do in our first year. Our starting left guard, I don't know what year, Laken Tomlinson, 72 overall, normal development, 26 years old. That's not going to cut it whatsoever. It seems like my weak point is drafting offensive linemen, signing offensive linemen. So maybe we could try trading for one, see what's on the trade block, but there's generally not like a great offensive lineman on the trade block that I want to trade for. Our starting center is Weston Richburg, 81 overall, quick development, 27 years old. He must have just got a new contract, I imagine. Yeah, okay, so he has 5 years left. He's going to be here the rest of the way. Hopefully he can get into a little bit higher in the 80s. Our starting right guard is Joshua Garnett, 24 years old, normal development, 70 overall. Once again, that's not going to cut it. And then our starting right tackle, what is that? Mike McGlinchey, I guess. 78 overall, star development. He's a rookie. Oh, that is good. He's going to get into the at least the low 80s next season, you would have to assume. That is a great offensive line, at least to start off with. We need a new left guard, a new right guard, potentially a left tackle. But let's go check out the defense. Our defense is rated at 79 overall, so I'd say it's about average, but our starting number 1 cornerback, Richard Sherman, 91 overall, star development, but he is 29 years old, so he's going to start regressing very, very soon, probably this season. I hope he has 2 years left. Really hope so we can trade him after this season. 3. Man, so we're going to have to make a decision. Do we keep him for 2 seasons and then trade him away when he's about to be in his contract year? We'll have to make that decision after season 1, because what did I say? He's a 91. I believe that was with confidence, right? Yeah, 91 with confidence, so he's really a 90. So after this season, he's going to get down to what, like an 86, an 85, something in that range. 87 if we're lucky, but I'm imagining like 86, 85. Our starting cornerback 2 is Jimmy Ward, 76 overall, quick development, 27 years old. He's a good second corner, third corner, but definitely not going to progress enough to be our starting number 1 cornerback. Our third guy is Witherspoon. What is his first name? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'll do it just so you guys can make fun of me. Akello Witherspoon? Sure. 76 overall, quick development, 23 years old. He's just like Ward. He's a good number 2, good number 3, but he's not going to be our number 1 starting cornerback. And then our fourth guy is Kawan Williams, 27 years old, normal development, 75 overall. Our starting right end is Solomon Thomas. He's a 78 overall, quick development, 22 years old, a good young player. If after the season he can get to like 80 overall, 81 if we're lucky, we'll have a great right end. Our starting defensive tackle, DeForest Buckner, a great player, 86 overall, quick development, 24 years old. He'll get a new contract in 2 years. He's more than likely going to be here the rest of the way unless something crazy happens, but I doubt it. Our starting defensive tackle 2 is Mitchell, 74 overall, normal development, 30 years old. What is your contract situation? If you have 1 year left and someone will just take you out, 3 years left? What? How does he have 3 years left at 30 years old? What did they give him? Or did they sign him at 30 years old? I don't know, honestly. Our starting left end is Armstead. Let's see what is Eric Armstead. 24 years old, quick development, 79 overall. If we can just get our players to progress, we can have our right end at maybe 80. We can have our left end, I'm hoping like 81, 82. We'll have a great defensive line. There's a ton of potential on this defense. Our starting free safety is Adrian Colbert. He's a 78 overall, quick development, 24 years old. But like I said, quick development in this, they say works like Madden 18 normal development. If you had quick development in Madden 18, you get a ton of XP. I know the upgrade system is a little bit different, but if it worked the same in this, we'd get what, like 4 or 5 upgrade points? And this, realistically, with quick development, we're going to get 2 if we're lucky, probably 1. So we'll probably get him up to a 79 and 80 overall. Our starting strong safety is Tart. Jawiski Tart. I know I probably messed that up. 84 overall, quick development, 26 years old. Same boat as Colbert. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. He is an 84 overall, so that's obviously better than 78, but I want them to be star development at least. I know superstar development's not for everyone, but let's check out the linebackers. Our starting right outside linebacker is Malcolm Smith. He's a 76 overall, normal development, 29 years old. So he's right at the point where I'll trade him away if he has 1 season left. Contract, 2 years left. So we'll keep him for this season, trade him before the start of next season. That's not all that bad. Our starting middle linebacker is Reuben Foster. I know he has some off-the-field issues, but this is Madden, so we're not really going to deal with that. 85 overall, star development. He's just 24 years old. He is going to be here the rest of the way, unless you just keep saying no, even if I throw all kinds of money at him. And then our starting left outside linebacker, let's try to butcher this, Mark Nizuka. I have no idea how to say it. 68 overall, normal development, 28 years old. Obviously, we need to get better at left outside linebacker, but let's take a quick look at our schemes. So our offensive scheme is the vertical zone run. It's a 96% scheme fit. If you take a look at all the other ones, it's the highest percentage, so that's why we're going to stick with that. Let's get back there real quick. And then our defensive scheme is the base 4-3, 84%, same thing. The other one that's 84% is the Tampa 2, and then the 46 defense, but I just like the 4-3, so we will stick with that. So let's sim to the midseason mark. I will see you there. Before we get to the midseason mark, we are actually going to download a draft class from Chubby Dubs, TFG 2019 Real Rookies. Let's download the file. So at the midseason mark, we are 2-6. Where does that put us in our division? I imagine last place. The Rams are 6-2, Cardinals 4-4, the Seahawks 3-4, and we are 2-6. It's a little surprising in my opinion. Garoppolo has 1, McKinnon has 1 for XP points. A ton on defense though. Buckner with 2, Armstead, Thomas, Sherman, Colbert. Okay, I like how this is looking. What do we have for free agents? Why does that look like Robbie Gould? Because it is Robbie Gould. I'm just not going to worry about him for right now. The same with the punter. Jimmy Ward, we'll wait on it for now. See how he does this season. Morris can go on his way. Everyone else, I mean, I don't want any of these guys on my team. The only one I really want is Jimmy Ward, and I guess Robbie Gould, and I suppose the punter. Do I give the punter a contract? 4 years. I don't want to give him... I'll give him 1.1. How does you want a little bit more of a signing bonus? How's that, punter? We'll go right here. 1.1 for 4 years. I really like the salary. Wish I could say the same about the bonus or the duration. You said 4 years. What are you talking about? All right, let's go to the playoffs. So we didn't make the playoffs, not that I was expecting to, but what did we end up going? We went 4-12. The Rams went 11-5. The Seahawks 9-7. The Cardinals 5-11. They weren't 4-4 at the midseason mark, so they won 1 game the rest of the way. Let's check out the stats. Garoppolo had 3,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, and just 6 interceptions. That's not a bad touchdown to interception ratio, but we need to get those yards up. Only 3,500, like not even 4,000. 4,000 I would say is average, so I suppose this is a bad season for him, at least in my opinion. Rushing, what do we got here? McKinnon, 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. What happened here? Morris has 200 yards, 0 touchdowns. Breida with 0. I'm assuming because of our scheme, I would have to imagine. Garcon, 900 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kittle, 800 yards, 2 touchdowns. Goodwin, almost 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. Trent Taylor with 600, 3 touchdowns. McKinnon with 2. Selleck with 4. Not even going to try to mess this up, but he had 1. 2 for Wick and 2 for Morris. What about on defense? I imagine Buckner led the sack totals. I see 11.5 for him. Yeah, 11.5 for Buckner. 5 for Thomas, 2.5 for Armstead, 2 for Warner and Marsh, 1 for Witherspoon, Blair, and Day, and Mitchell. Interceptions. 2 for Tart, 1 for Warner, Witherspoon, Colbert, Sherman, and Ward. How many? He only had 1 interception. That's it for Sherman? Really? Okay. What about safeties? Oh, we have a safety by Thomas. Okay. What about defensive touchdown? Nothing. Let's go check out the awards. Who is going to win the MVP? Le'Veon Bell, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Marcus Mariota, really? Carson Wentz, Blake Bortles, sure. Elliott Breeze, Case Keenum, what? Deshaun Watson, okay. I don't know why Mariota, Keenum, and Bortles there, especially Bortles. Coach of the Year, Doug Marrone. I guess that makes sense because their defense is so good. So, in theory, they could go 12-4, I suppose. Offensive Player of the Year, Matt Ryan, Wentz, Elliott, Bradford, Breeze. Any 49ers? No. Gurley, number 6. Think he'd be a little bit higher than that, but so be it. Defensive Player of the Year, Bobby Wagner. Anybody from my team? No Buckner. Really? Figured he might have been up there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Saquon Barkley, Ridley, Moore, Jones. No 49ers. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Roquan Smith. Fred Warner, number 2. Okay, anybody else? No. So what do we have for XP? On offense, we have Garoppolo with 1, McKinnon, our fullback, our left guard, our right tackle, and our tight end, George Kittle. What about on defense? Wow, Buckner has 5, Thomas with 2, Armstead with 2, Colbert with 2, Reuben Foster with 2. Okay, all right. That's a ton of XP, but let's go check out the Super Bowl, see who won. The Dallas Cowboys beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 38-21 in the Super Bowl. Sure. What do we got here? Blake Bortles, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns with an interception. Prescott, 170 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. So what did Elliott do? 19 rushes for 202 with 4 touchdowns against the Jaguars? Really? Fournette, 17 rushes, 76 yards. Yeldon with 36 yards. Receiving, Marquise Lee, 7 for 78 with a touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 6 for 98 with a touchdown. Williams, 5 for 47. Swaim, 4 for 57. Keelan Cole, 4 for 29. Cole Beasley, 3 for 36. Hearns with a touchdown. Safarian Jenkins with a touchdown. Okay. Was there anybody we wanted to re-sign? I know Jimmy Ward, and I know Robbie Gould, but I'm not really concerned about the kicker all that much. But I feel like we should bring back Ward. That's our punter didn't come back. That's right. I forgot he turned us down. I mean, Ward's 28 years old. We're probably going to have to give him 3 or 4 years. Only 1 year. Oh, I'll bring you back for 1 year. Easy. Let's give him 1 year for 2.5 and then a 1.2 signing bonus. See if that does it. You would like to play for a new team next year. What does the franchise tag cost me? $10 million? I'll take a hard pass on that one. Our punter, though. Let's give him... This is what I offered him before. Here you go. This should do it. You got to test out free agents. Can I franchise tag the punter? 2. Okay, not doing that. All right, everyone else can just go on their way. Well, I'm so insulted. We have $44 million, almost $45 million in cap space. Who is going to be here? We have 44, almost 45 million in cap space. Let's see if there's any big name players here. Trevor Williams, he's always here, but I don't want to bring him on every single team we do, especially if the Redskins are giving him 127 points. Really. We don't need a right end, so if we bring Fowler onto every single team we get. Wake's way up there in age. So is there nobody I want to get? Really? What about receivers? Yeah, there's nothing here, really. Look at that, though. Garcon went down to an 82 overall. I told you. He was, 85 or maybe 86? And he went down to an 82 overall. Yikes. I almost just want to trade him at this point. Yeah, there's nobody that's I'm just dying to bring in. Let's see. We need a new left guard. That doesn't really make sense. He's 33 years old. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with our left guard. Right guard. Our guy has 4 years left, so yeah, there's no real point in doing that. So is there nobody I want to bring in? Maybe another corner that's a little bit cheaper, a little bit younger. Brian Poole we could bring in. He's an 80 overall. Okay, let's try to bring in Brian Poole. He wants 3 for 2.7, so let's give him 3 years, $3 million, and we'll put his bonus up to a 1.7. So that's a $14 million offer. Make the offer, but I think that's all we're really going to do. Nothing else really makes sense. The Redskins just throw their money around. At some point, I'm going to have to be the Redskins and see how they have all this money, because it doesn't seem that realistic, but what are you really going to do? Let's advance the week. Poole turned us down. Really? Let's go with free agents again. Is there anybody left that's just a low-end free agent at a cornerback? Actually, what did Richard Sherman go down to? An 88 overall. So it's not as bad as I said it was going to be, but still. He went down 2 whole points. Let's see. Brandon Carr's up there in age. Steven Nelson, no. Yeah, nobody else. Jonathan Jones, like that doesn't really interest me whatsoever. All right, let's go to the draft. So we have the first pick in the first round, and I was looking at all these players. Obviously, I'd like Nick Bosa or Ed Oliver, but I think we're good at those positions. So I was looking at the trade offers. We have one trade offer from the Washington Redskins, a number 1 next year, their number 1 this year, and a number 2 this year. And it's the 12th pick, so we're not trading that far back, and we get a number 1 next year. I think we're going to have to take this offer. You guys are going to judge me down in the comments below, but I don't think we need a quarterback. We don't need Nick Bosa. We don't need Ed Oliver. So we're going to make the trade. So at the 12th pick in the first round, we're going to take receiver A.J. Brown. Let's draft him right now. He's a 77 overall, quick development, 21 years old, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 73 catching, 82 catch in traffic. There was no one else I really wanted. I thought about trading it to next year again, but I thought you guys would get a little bit mad at that. So that's why we took A.J. Brown. So with our first pick in the second round, we're going to take middle linebacker Ross Roberts. I know we have Reuben Foster, but he's first in the 3-cone, first in the 20-yard. We'll put him over to right outside linebacker or left outside linebacker. Let's draft him. A 72 overall, really? Norman development, 23 years old. I figured it'd be like 75, 76, something in that range. 83 speed, 73 tackles, 71 block shed, 82 hit power. With our other second round pick, we had taken cornerback DeAndre Baker, number 1 in the 3-cone, number 1 in the 20-yard, 76 overall, normal development. He has 89 speed, 72 man, 82 zone, 78 play rec. With our third round pick, we took right outside linebacker Spencer Richards, 74 overall, but he has star development, 23 years old. He has 81 tackle, 83 hit power, 78 speed, 88 acceleration. So I upgraded all our players. We got Garoppolo up to an 84, McKinnon 86, Goodwin 83, Garcon 82. We have A.J. Brown 5th string, so we are going to put Pierre Garcon on the trade block right now, just so we can get A.J. Brown up to at least 3rd string, at least, out of the trade block. Kittle's a 78, McGlinchey is a 79, Garnett 71, Richburg 81, Tomlinson 73, Staley's an 84, who we are also going to put on the trade block. He went down big time. Wasn't he in like the higher 80s, I believe? I don't remember exactly. On defense, though, we have Sherman 89, Thomas 80, Buckner up to a 92, an absolute beast. Jones 72, Armstead 81, Witherspoon 78, Tart 85, Richard 74, Foster 87, Smith 72. We are going to put Ross Roberts over to right outside linebacker, and then Colbert is an 80. Let's do this right now. Edit the player. Where is that? Edit. He's a 72 overall right now. I don't know if he'll go down. I don't think he should. But at the same time, I have no idea. So let's find out together. Okay, good. He's starting. That's what I want to see. Because is it Roberts was the star or was it Richards? Okay, Roberts was a 74. He's normal, but I still want to start him over Smith. And then Richards is 74, the star development, right? Okay, that's good to know. Is there anything else we wanted to do? I guess we should just go over here and make sure he is 3rd string at least already. Receiver. A.J. Brown. Let's put you right up here to Taylor. Do we put Taylor back here, you think? Yeah, because then it'll all rearrange once we trade away Pierre Garcon if someone will take him off our hands. So let's go find out if anyone will. We got trade offers for Staley, not for Garcon. Not yet, at least. 35 years old. What is somebody going to give us for him? Let's see. A 2nd from the Rams. We could get a middle linebacker. A 3rd. Okay. We're going to have to take the Rams off for a 2nd, a 7th, and a 7th. I know they're in a division, but how do you pass up? I guess we could get a 3rd, 5th, and a 7th in our division, though. Man, I think a 2nd round pick will be way better. Yeah, we'll do the Rams offer. Yeah, nobody will take Pierre Garcon off our hands. That's surprising. All right, let's go to week 3, put in a draft class, see what we can do. So at the midseason mark, we are 3-5, a little bit better than last season, but not very good overall. Where does that put us? The Rams are 5-2, the Cardinals 3-1, the Seahawks 3-4. All right, so we're kind of still in the race, at least in our division, but really not that good. Any XP points so far? Nothing on offense. On defense, we have a few. That's good. Richards with 1. I like to see that. So who is going to be a free agent? Is that Buckner, I believe? Yes, it is. Star development, 92 overall. What do we have for money? $80 million in cap space. All right, let's give him $10 million a year, and then we'll put this up to 4.25, I think. Will make the most sense. 71 million offer. Okay, you got the deal done. That's good. Armstead, definitely bringing you back. Breeder, I saw as the next guy. He could just go on his way. Let's go up to 5 million. And then let's give him 1.7 for his signing bonus. Okay, we got the deal done. That's good. Marsh, I'm not too worried about, but maybe at the end of the season we'll bring him back. Sella can go on his way. Blair, Bourne, Smith. All these guys can just find the door. It's fine. Find your way out. All right, let's go to the playoffs. So we didn't make the playoffs, but what did we end up going? We went 4-12 again. The Rams went 13-3. The Seahawks 9-7. The Cardinals 6-9-1. Let's check out the stats. Garoppolo threw for basically 4,000 yards, 20 touchdowns though, the 14 interceptions. So he threw one less touchdown, but 8 more interceptions. What happened? McKinnon 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Not going to say his name, 5 touchdowns. Beathard with 1. Not really sure why you're in the game. Receiving, Marquise Goodwin 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. A great season by him. Pierre Garçon, who should be gone, 600 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kittle 700 yards, 3 touchdowns. Trent Taylor with 4. AJ Brown with 3, not bad. Maybe he'll be in the Rookie of the Year race. Defense. Let's see how many sacks Buckner had. Only 7, really. Thomas with 5.5, Roberts with 4, Armstead with 4, Marsh with 2, Foster with 1, and Richards with 1, and Jones with 1. Interceptions. Richard Sherman, 3 interceptions, of course. Williams with 2, Richards with 1, Witherspoon with 1. Why does Sherman have to have a 3 interception year when I'm about to trade him away? I guess actually that might be good, I guess. Maybe someone will want him. I don't know. Safety count. Do we have anything? Eric Armstead with 1, not bad. Defensive touchdown is nothing. Who is going to win the MVP? Jared Goff. All right, that makes sense. Matt Ryan, Wentz, Blake Bortles is back. Baker Mayfield, Andy Dalton. What? Todd Gurley, Justin Herbert. Okay, of the Giants. Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Coach of the Year. Sean McVay. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Carson Wentz. Any 49ers? No. Anyone out of the ordinary? Alex Smith. Sure. Any other than that, though, nothing really out of the ordinary. Defensive Player of the Year, Deion Jones. Is Buckner? Any 49ers up here? No. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Herbert, obviously. But where's A.J. Brown? Number 7. There's Bryce Love. Any other 49ers? No. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Ross Roberts. There we go. 4-12, but he still won it. And where's is our other guy here? There he is. Richards. Spencer Richards. Okay. Not bad. So I'm actually excited to look at the XP on defense. I imagine they're going to have a ton. On offense, what do we have? Marquise Goodwin has 1. McKinnon, Kittle, McGlinchey. What about on defense? Well, actually, Jimmy G didn't get 1. Richards has 2. Roberts with 4. That's nice. Buckner with 3. Thomas with 2. Witherspoon with 2. Okay, all right. Colbert has 2. Not bad. Well, let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Washington Redskins beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 34-16 in the Super Bowl. How many of those guys that they just threw money at did they get? Let's find out. Alex Smith, 200 yards, touchdown, interception. Blake Bortles with a touchdown, rushing. Leonard Fournette, 14 rushes, 114 with a touchdown. Not sure how to say his last name, so I will mess this up. Darius Guice, 21 rushes, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kareem with a touchdown. Receiving, Paul Richardson, 6 for 47. Jordan Reed, 5 for 44 with a touchdown. Doxson, 5 for 65. Crowder, 4 for 41. 3 for 45 with a touchdown for Cole. Is there anybody just different that they threw money at? Not really that I see. What about on defense? There must be someone that they signed because they were, yeah, okay, there's Trevor Williams. Okay, that's 1. Hankins is on their team. That's 2. Ed Oliver, that's right. They drafted him as well because I traded up to my number 1 pick. All right, that makes sense then. All right, was there anybody that turned us down for a new contract? I know there was one player, I forget who it was, that I wanted to bring back. I just forgot who his name was. Oh, our kicker, no. Our punter, no. Breida, no. Marsh, that's right. I don't think we need Marsh. Blair we could bring back, but nah. Yeah, everyone else can just go on their way again. I guess Garnett we should bring back. But we have 2 first-round picks, right? And one of them is probably going to be in the top 5 at least. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Actually, that means the Redskins, we traded for their number 1 next year, or this year. It's going to be the worst one. That's a shame. We have $52 million in cap space. Let's make some moves this offseason. Who's going to be here? Miles Jack. Don't need him. That's a shame. Strong safety, we don't need him either. Really? Left end we don't need. A running back we don't need. A free safety this old we definitely don't need. Jalen Mills, 94 points from the Lions. We need to sign somebody. Somebody needs to be on this team. So let's give him $7 million a year. Let's put it up to, this actually probably way more than we need to throw at him now that I think about it. 111 points. I don't mind doing that for Jalen Mills. He'll be our number 1 corner because we are trading away Richard Sherman. But what else do we need? We need to get rid of Garcon. I know that. A tight end we don't really need. Eric Ebron I'd like to bring in just because He's young too. Yeah, why not? I know George Kittle, I said he's good. He's probably going to be here the rest of the way, which he probably will. But he's not really performing like I want him to, so let's bring in Eric Ebron. 103 points, not bad. I want to get more cornerbacks in here. Byron Jones, Logan Ryan. I was going to say Matt Ryan. Why is Matt Ryan a cornerback? Byron Jones, maybe. Do we just completely replace our cornerback core? We get rid of Sherman, Witherspoon, who really cares? He's not really doing anything. I think we'll do that. 94 points from the Buccaneers. So that's going to be like $5 million a year, and they'll put him 2.25. Okay, good. That puts us in the lead. So we have 2 corners. We have, who else did we say? Oh, yeah, Eric Ebron. That's right. Receiver, do we need anybody? We need them. Keelan Cole wouldn't be a bad idea. I think we're going to have to make moves. We can have Keelan Cole. We can have Goodwin and A.J. Brown. I think that'll be a good 3-piece at receiver. $26 million in cap space. Let's give him 7 and 3.3. He has no offers right now, which is just crazy. 95 points, okay. And then we're going to throw one at Quincy, and I don't know how to say his name if you guys are watching any of my rebuilds. I signed him on every one of my teams, which is probably why I shouldn't sign him right now, but he's a great player. He does good in sim, so why not? And then we need a left guard, I believe, right? We do, but there's no... Actually, no, we need a right guard. Anything here? I guess Paxton's better than nothing. I'm going to throw him like a 1-year deal. Give him $3 million a year. It's just, if he wants it, good. If not, not a huge deal. Let's find out if we got any of these guys on our team. I imagine we threw, 5, 6 contracts out? I imagine we're at least going to get 4 or 5. We got Paxton. We got Ebron, Cole, Jones. Okay, we got them all. That's good. So let's go to the draft. We have the 3rd overall pick in the first round, and with that pick, we are taking right tackle Hudson Watson. We're going to move over to left tackle, but he's a 79 overall, quick development. It says we reached. I don't exactly agree with that. 91 strength, 82 run block, 83 pass block. I want to take a quarterback with our other first-round pick so bad because Garoppolo is doing nothing. Look at these 2 quarterbacks, O'Sullivan and Larson. I feel like we're crazy to pass on one of them. We have another pick in just 4 more picks, actually 3 more picks. So I think I'm going to take one. If they're better than Garoppolo, we'll start him. If not, we'll just stick with Garoppolo. What's the big deal? Because look at the rest of it. There's nothing really here that we need. Right outside linebacker, no. I looked at his combines, not that great. There's just nothing that I definitely need to get right now. I looked at the trade offers. I looked at the offensive linemen. There's just nothing quite yet that I want to take. So let's either take O'Sullivan or Larson. Which one's going to be better? A+ throw power to A-, B+ short accuracy to B, and then B medium to, okay, the B-. So we're going to go with Jesse Larson. Let's see what he is. 77 overall, but star development. I think that's what we need. 23 years old. What does he have? 92 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 85 medium, 87 short. With our 2nd round pick, we had taken defensive tackle Montrell Ashmore. He's a 75 overall, normal development, 24 years old. Yikes. 89 strength, 81 block shed, 73 power move, 66 finesse. With our other 2nd round pick, we had taken left guard Dane Tolsky. Let's just see what he's going to be. 75 overall, really normal development, 24 years old. Says it's a good pick. 90 strength, 76 run block, 75 pass block. So I upgraded all our players. We got Garoppolo up to an 84, McKinnon 87, Cole 84, Goodwin 83, Quincy 81, Garcon 79. Really need you off the team. A.J. Brown's not even up here. Wow. Eric Ebron 84, McGlinchey 80, Paxton 74, Richburg 80, Telsky 75, Watson 79. Not that bad, but on defense, we're up to an 87 overall. Let's check this out real quick. Richard Sherman's an 86, Mills is an 85, Byron Jones 84. We're getting rid of Richard Sherman. Let's just put him on the trade block right now. Make sure we do not forget to do that. We have Witherspoon's an 80 down here, not bad. Thomas 82, Buckner 95, Ashmore 75, Armstead 82, Tarts an 86. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to mix this around. Roberts is up to a 78. Richard 76. I need you over right outside linebacker. So get on over there. Foster's an 89 and Colbert is an 82. Now here's the decision we have to make. Do we start Jesse Larson and trade away Jimmy Garoppolo? He has star development and he's a 77 overall. Garoppolo, who's 28 years old and 84 overall. I'm going to put him on the trade block. I know you guys are going to flame me in the comments, but so be it. Let's mess around with our scheme fit a little bit real quick, too. We have a 71%. That's not good whatsoever. What's our best fit? Spread, vertical power run might not be a bad idea. Vertical zone run. Okay, we'll do that. That's an 85%. Base 3-4 is up to a 92%. That is good to go. So let's see the trade-offs we get for Sherman and Garoppolo. I'm not set on trading Garoppolo because I love him. I wish he was still in the Patriots, but he's not performing for us, so we have to look at options. So we got trade-offs for Garoppolo and Sherman. We're going to look at Sherman first because I'm 100% sending him on his way. So we want 2021 draft picks, so a second and a fifth from the Steelers. Third and a fourth. We're going to have to go with the Steelers, right? Second and a seventh, Second and a seventh. We got a player, defensive tackle, not worried about it. So let's go to the Steelers, a second, fifth, and a seventh. Now here is when we're going to have to make a decision. Jimmy Garoppolo. What do we got here? I'm hoping somebody throws us a first somehow. A second. Oh, the Patriots want him back. I'm not going to do that, though. We can get a third and a seventh from the Cardinals or a third and a sixth from the Bills. Man, do I just want to ship him off and just regret it and have you guys just make fun of me in the comments below? Yeah, let's do it. Send him to the Bills. Give me a third-round draft pick. So we have Jesse Larson starting, and the reason I did that is Garoppolo went back-to-back 4-12 seasons. I guarantee Larson does better than 4-12 this season. Let's find out. What are we at the midseason mark? 3-4. Already better. He has 1 XP point. That's good. What about on defense? A ton of XP. That is good to see. Where are we in our division? The Seahawks and the Cardinals are 6-1. The Rams are 6-2. Wow. I can't believe that. How often do you see 3 teams in the same division with 6 wins? Not often. Reuben Foster, definitely bringing back. Tard, I'm definitely bringing back. What do we have? $47 million in cap space. Let's give him $5 million a year. Let's put up to a $2 million signing bonus because I'm just feeling generous today. Glad we got the deal done. Me too, Reuben Foster. Me too. Tard I'm going to bring back, even though he's 28 years old, but he's a good player. So give him 3.5. We'll put this up to 1.9. I imagine he's going to turn this down. Or not. Okay, that works for me. Thomas, I want to bring back. Colbert. We're going to have no money to spend this offseason at this point. $4 million a year, 1.7 signing bonus. Got the deal done. That's good. Witherspoon too? Really? I know we don't really need Witherspoon, but at the same time, he wouldn't be that bad. Got Colbert back. That's good. Witherspoon. Kittle I can let walk, though. That's good. I know I said Witherspoon. Witherspoon, my bad. 2.5. 1.25. He's going to sign. That's good. Kittle can go on his way. Trent Taylor can definitely go on his way. Same with Paxton, Jones, Beathard. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Let's go to the playoffs. We're 3-4. 3 wins behind 3 teams in our division. Don't know how we're going to make the playoffs, but I did guarantee that Larson would win more than 4 games. So we need to win 2 more the rest of the season. Did we make the playoffs? We did not, but what was our record? We went 6-10, so Larson already has more wins than Jimmy Garoppolo, almost overall on this team. Cardinals 14-2, Seahawks and Rams 11-5. How many teams from our division made the playoffs? Let's see. Cardinals, Seahawks, and Rams. When's the last time that happened? You guys should definitely let me know in the comments below. I can't think of any time recently. Check out the stats. Larson has 3,800 yards, 30 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Already doing better than Jimmy Garoppolo, in my opinion. Rushing, what do we have? McKinnon, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Our fullback with 7 touchdowns. Larson and Kittle with 1. Kittle will be on his way out, though. Goodwin, 750 yards, 6 touchdowns. Keelan Cole, 850, 5 touchdowns. Eric Ebron, 650, 6 touchdowns. Garcon with 4. McKinnon and Kittle with 2. Quincy with 3. Our fullback with 2. Not bad. What about on defense? Buckner with 13.5. Not bad. Armstead with 9.5. Okay, our defense is stepping it up. Thomas with 7. Foster and Roberts and Jones with 3.5. Richards with 2. Ashmore with 2. I don't know how to say your name, but you have 1. And Street with 1. What about interceptions? 3 by Jalen Mills. That's good. A lot of ones. Foster, Roberts, Richards, Jones, Witherspoon, Reed. That's a lot of interceptions. Safety count. We have at least 1. 1 by Buckner. Nice. And 1 defensive touchdown. Oh, by Foster. Okay. What about awards? Who won the MVP? The Giants quarterback got MVPs, already up to a 92 overall. Wentz, Watson, okay. Breeze, Bell, Rogers, Elliott, Gurley. Why is Blake Bortles up here? Phillip Rivers on the Ravens, sure. Steve Wilkes, Coach of the Year. NFC Player of the Year. Carson Wentz, all right. Any 49ers? No. Defensive Player of the Year, Buchanan. Any 49ers? Okay. Reuben Foster's in the top 10. Not bad. Offensive Rookie of the Year, there we go. Jesse Larson, that's what I'm talking about. Anybody else from the 49ers? No. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Any 49ers? No, we do not. What do we have for XP-wise? What did Larson get? I hope it's a good amount. He has 4. That's not that bad. But that's going to be up to like a 81, 82 for lucky. 3. Larson has 4 XP points. That's what I like to see. That'll get him up to an 81 or an 82 if we're lucky. 3 of our offensive linemen have an XP point. That's good. What about on defense? Buckner has 2, Armstead with 1, Thomas with 1, Mills with 1, Colbert with 1, Robbins with 2, Foster with 2, and Richards. All of our linebackers have 2. That's what I like to see. Anybody else? Baker has 2. That's not bad. Witherspoon with 1. All right, let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Jacksonville Jaguars going to lose in the Super Bowl again? The Houston Texans beat the Los Angeles Rams 37-28 in the Super Bowl. Wow. Deshaun Watson, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns with an interception. 230, 2 touchdowns, interception for Goff. Rushing. Todd Gurley, 15 for 94 with a touchdown. Bernard, 21 for 76 with a touchdown. Alex Collins, 6 for 16 with a touchdown. All right. Charles Clay on the Rams, 8 for 50 with a touchdown. Allen Hurns, 6 for 106 with 2 touchdowns. Wow. Brandon Cooks, 5 for 78. Will Fuller, 5 for 62. Where's Hopkins? Bernard, 4 for 57. Robert Woods with a touchdown. There's Hopkins, 3 for 31 with a touchdown. No one else out of the ordinary. So is there anybody else we want to bring back? I know Kittle's on his way out. I'm sure our kicker and our punter are on the way out, but who's really concerned about that? Not me. Really not me. Yep, there's our punter. Left tackle, no. Our fullback, I mean, he's a star development guy. I guess for one final season we can bring him back. Let's make that offer. $3 million a year for 3 years. You're going to test out free agency. What is the franchise? Yeah, sure. Come on back for 1 year. That's all I want you for anyways. Kittle, Taylor, all these guys can just go. We have $11 million in cap space. That's enough for one big player, hopefully. Who is here? Leonard Fournette. Wow, McCaffrey, Mixon, Cohen. I wish I needed a running back. I kind of do, I suppose. Or do we don't need another cornerback? I don't know what we need other than offensive linemen. So do I bring in Leonard Fournette? He's 26 years old, a 97 overall, only has quick development. What does McCaffrey have? He has normal. What does Mixon have? Quick. But Fournette's a 99 with confidence. Okay, let's throw all the money we have at him. Actually, I imagine $8 million is going to work. One final season, we're bringing in everybody we can. That puts us at 99 points. That's probably too much. Available funds, it says we have negative $16 million. How does that work? John Ross is there. I'd love to bring him in, but that doesn't make sense. Jimmy Smith for a year? I think we gotta. I think we have to. Let's advance the week. See if we can get Fournette. See if we can get Jimmy Smith. And then head to the draft. Let's find out. We got Jimmy Smith. We got Fournette. All right. With our first pick, we are taking left guard Naiji Ami. Don't know if that's how you say his name, but 78 overall, quick development, 22 years old. He has 81 strength, 82 run block, 82 pass block. With our second round pick, we are taking left tackle Parker Cash. He's a 73 overall. Yikes. Normal development. Says we reached, obviously. 83 strength, 78 run block, 77 pass block. With our third round pick, we're taking left end Jonathan Kreiner. Let's see what he's all about. 75 overall, but star development. That's what I like to see. Don't know how much he'll really start, but 69 power move, 83 finesse, 78 speed, 81 acceleration. Here we are at the final season. I upgraded all our players. We got Larson up to an 81, Fournette's at 97, McKinnon 83, Cole's an 84, Quincy's an 80, Marquise Goodwin down to a 79. Yikes. AJ Brown's a 79. Our offensive line not looking that bad. McGlinchey's up to an 80, Amy 78, Richburg 77, Telsky's a 75, Watson up to an 80. We have Ebron's an 84, not bad, but our defense is obviously our strong point. Our starting quarterback, Jalen Mills, 86, Jimmy Smith, 82, Thomas up to an 83, Buckner's up to a 97, Ashmore 75, Armstead 83, Byron Jones, 84, Witherspoon's an 81, Tart's an 85, Richard 78, Reuben Foster 91, Roberts up to an 80, which is great, Colbert 83. Let's go to the midseason mark, see if we can get into the playoffs this year. What are we at the midseason mark? We are 4-4, but look at our division. Seahawks 4-3, Cardinals and Rams all 4-3. So we have a chance. What do we have for XP? A ton on defense. That's good. I am going to upgrade our players before we continue on. Larson has one. Okay, that's what I like to see. Eric Ebron with one. All right. So we got Larson up to an 82. Eric Ebron's an 85. But on defense, look at this. Buckner 98, Thomas 84, Mills 87, Byron Jones 84, Tart 85, Richard 79, Foster up to a 91, Roberts 81, Colbert 84. This is what I like to see. So let's go to the playoffs. Hopefully we can sneak on it. Wow, we didn't make the playoffs. What did we end up going? We went 8-8. The Seahawks went 8-8 and the Rams went 12-4. Check out the stats. Larson threw for 3,500 yards, but look at the touchdown interceptions. 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's a great season for ratio-wise, but the yards, wish he got a little bit higher up there. Leonard Fournette, 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. Our fullback with 4, not bad, not bad. Quincy had 2 touchdowns, 700 yards. Ebron, 770, 6 touchdowns. Keelan Cole, 735 with 6 touchdowns. Marquise Goodwin, 700 yards, 11 touchdowns. Wow. Check out the defense real quick. See who the sack total is, even though obviously it's going to be Buckner. What did he have, though? 7 sacks. Not as much as last year, but okay. Armstead with 5.5. Kreiner with 5.5. The rookie that we drafted. Roberts 4.5. Thomas 3.5. Foster 2.5. Ashmore 1.5. Richard with 1. Bunch of guys with halves. What do we have for interceptions? 2 interceptions by a lot of guys. Roberts, Richards, Mills, Witherspoon, and Colbert. You don't often see that. Safety totals. We have defensive and a safety. Safety by Kreiner. Safety by Thomas. What about defensive touchdowns? 1 by Colbert. Not bad. Who won the awards? Le'Veon Bell with the MVP again. Watson. Case Keenum's up here on the Bears. Okay, don't know how to say that name. Linencole for the Saints. Goff, Elliott. Okay, all the normal people. Teddy Bridgewater on the Patriots. Coach of the year. Did we make it up there? No, we didn't. That's a shame. Sean Payton got the Coach of the year. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Case Keenum. Any 49ers? Of course not. Why would they ever be? Did I see something different here? No, I didn't. I thought I saw Aaron Rodgers on a different team. Defensive Player of the Year, Jake Ryan. What about like a 49er? You know? No, really. Offensive Rookie of the Year, do we have any 49ers? We have Downey's right here, okay. Any Defensive Rookie of the Years? We have Kreiner in the top 10. Wow, what happened to this team? I know Garoppolo wasn't performing, but Larson's at an 82, so he's already almost to be at Jimmy Garoppolo's level. So, like, what happened here? We have an 83 offense, an 89 defense. I guess our offensive line isn't all that great. What about on defense, though? Our quarterbacks are great. Our linebackers are great. Our defensive line is great. Safeties. Everything is great on defense. If we're being honest, maybe our defensive tackle isn't great, but I don't get that. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Cleveland Browns beat the Dallas Cowboys 26-14. What happened? Baker Mayfield, 277, 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott, 278, 2 touchdowns, interception. Rushing. Elliott, 15 rushes, 70 yards. Duke Johnson, 19 for 51 with a touchdown. All right. Who do they have receiving? Njoku, 9 for 66 with a touchdown. Landry, 7 for 94. That makes sense. Josh Gordon, 5 for 50. Not exactly on that team. Gallup, 5 for 47. Safarian Jenkins, 5 for 47. Duke Johnson, 3 for 44 with a touchdown. Elliott had a touchdown. Anyone else out of the ordinary? Philip Dorsett, 2 for 32. All right. I guess. But that is going to be it for this rebuild. If there's any teams you want to see me rebuild, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what I did wrong, what I could have done better, what you would have done. All down in the comments below. And if you like the video, give it a like. Hit that subscribe button. Come back for more Madden 19. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.